Hai, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Hi, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning. Okay, whatever. Morning or afternoon, I say good morning for you. Let's get started to learn more about English because today we are going to share about English lesson. If you think yourself you are a teacher or even you are a student or you are a new or newbie in English, so in this video I'm going to share you. I'm not going to teach you, just share from my experience that I got. But basically we learn English because we need the reference. So if you got some references, it will help you to boost your English. Okay, here I provide you in front of here, but you can see here there's some books. So I will introduce you some books and you start learning it. If you are seriously want to learn English, even want to share and teach English as well, maybe some kind of books here will assist you to share the English. Okay, so let's get started. Usually, if you are non-native speakers, you will find book that same with your native language. For example, Indonesian. So I hunt some Indonesian book or Indonesian version book. For example, when I was a college student at the first semester, because I'm English education or English department, so I try to find book in Indonesian version. For example, this one. Okay, you could see this is the basic English grammar. So everything is easy to learn here, but I will let me say, when you learn English using Indonesian version, it doesn't help you to enrich your vocabulary, so just learn the structure. So I was stuck at the time, so I tried to find another book. And then also I recommend you to use some dictionaries that really help you to have a bank of vocabularies. I don't say this is bad. I'm going to show you that the dictionary commonly used by students, for example school students, like this way, kamus lengkap, even start from 1 million to 30 million, blah blah blah. I don't know, but sometimes if I look for some vocabularies there, it's missing. So I don't know, it can be said lengkap or complete. So I don't know. So it's recommended for you to use Oxford dictionary, the smallest one. It's also portable. You can bring it wherever you are. Let me show you, like okay, like this one. Maybe if you are not English department students, you will see your friends bring this everywhere. But though you are not, you should bring this. So everything is here available compared to this. Look at the size. This one is smallest, tiny, but it's quite complete and one. So I don't say that this one is poorly seen or poorly used, but this one is quite good. And then it's also light. This one is not original. I bought it, but sorry, it's censored. Okay, this one also Oxford Learner Pocket Dictionary. So some structures instead of this dictionary. Okay, the most important thing is the dictionary you use. It's like our guide. That's your faith to find out thousands of vocabularies there, and then also you are guided by the pronunciation or the spelling on that into two persons, British or American. So next is let's move to the book that you should learn at the first. I missed one book, but I'm going to show you here later. This book is Betty Scramper Azar. That's the first time I used that book. I was dizzy to see everything is English, but don't worry, day by day, and then sooner or later we will get the main point of that book, because whether you are first learner or you are beginner or intermediate students, I think you could consume that book and then get all the points of that book. Okay, next, this one is maybe, what is it, similar for you if you are English students. It's a practical English grammar written by Thompson Martinet. It's also a quite complete book. You should learn this and then read this. Don't look at the thickness of this book, but look at the content. So find out the content that you like most and then you need most. So that's the simple way to try to love reading book. Next, you also need this one. This one is original one. I got this from my friend, and she was studying at USA. This is basic grammar in use. There's so many versions of the book you can see here. Okay, so basic grammar in use also attached CD-ROM that you could get from this package of the book. I don't know the price. Let's not talk about the price. Okay, you could find in some bookstores. Okay, basic grammar in use really sourceful and helpful. You could use this, and then you should, because some testimonies from my friend said that this book is really boost up their vocabularies and also their structure, grammar, and speaking or writing. Next is from George Mission book. Let's write English. Okay. Not only speaking, but some productive skills that we need to increase or improve is writing. So if you could see here, this is the revised edition. So let's write means you are not got it fully to write here, but you need to understand the structure and the basic grammar you use in writing. For example, you are going to write simple sentence, a complex sentence, and then some also, what is it? Let's say basic vocabularies is used for specific usage or specific conditions. So also find in this book. So try to get one of these books. Okay. After that, perhaps after having the basic grammar lessons, for example, in writing and in speaking, also you got your vocabulary enrichment, and that maybe you are going to test your English language skills. So for example, let's say a TOEFL test, TOEIC, or even IELTS test. Okay, the booming kind of English language test is IELTS for now. This is because last year I got an IELTS test. Okay, and there's some recommended book that from me that you should read, for example, or use as your kiblat. Sorry, your guide. The first is TOEFL claims. Okay, the good things or the bad things. Let's start from the good things. The good things here, the materials of English is complete. But for me, that's for me. Correct me if I'm wrong. It's not manageable. I think I find myself difficult to start learning TOEFL if you are the first learner of TOEFL. For example, you start learning TOEFL and then you use TOEFL clip. I think it's not recommended for you. That's for me, because I've ever felt that. Okay, but if you want to find out some information of TOEFL materials, this might be helpful. Okay, this TOEFL clip. And then the very recommended one, that's from my experience as well, I use this Longman. Okay, Longman is everywhere. Every student that is going to take a TOEFL test, usually they use this Longman. I say this kind of book provides you substantial material and a very manageable material. which is the skill is really covered in this book, and then the English practice that's really quite similar or same with the TOEFL test. Okay, so ITP test, I mean. So this one is quite thick because three skills on this book. I mean, there's a listening, structure, and a reading. So there's also the TypeScript if you have the audio. Okay, and then the last, when you're going to take an IELTS test, I just have one book here. I have no enough time to provide you. This is Baron's IELTS preparation if you want to take an IELTS test. So IELTS has many sources or references on website, so you could download it. But if you just want to stay at home and then your reading digestion is very good, you are on fire, so you should read this. Also there is the CD attached inside of this book. And last but not least, don't forget to take regular practice, especially for speaking and writing. And then you should also have a routine listening to the audio, and then routine activities to read, because listening and reading is receptive skills. You can't get it immediately, but you should train yourself to get more knowledge on that. So listening and reading, there is no tips and tricks specifically on that. Basically, you need to learn. Okay. For instance, if you enjoy speaking and enjoy writing, sometimes when you take an IELTS test, those two skills that you avoid, which are listening and reading, you'll miss it. But sometimes, in turn, when you enjoy to learn listening and reading skills, perhaps your productive skills like such as speaking and reading will be reduced. But here I'm gonna say to you that you should learn integratively all of them, but in regular time. Manage your time, God willing, you will get what you need to study this. Okay guys, I think that's enough for today. Maybe next time we are going to share about what to prepare firstly when you learn English. In my previous video, I showed there you could arrange your own material, but right now I just share you the basic references that you are going to use when you start learning English for the first time. Okay guys, I think that's all for this time. You're gonna see me for the next video. Thank you very much for watching. If you have some questions, or you want to give a comment, or sometimes or maybe perhaps I have mistakes on this video, you could give a comment there, and then don't forget to subscribe to see the next video. Okay, last time I say thank you and Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. See you together.